Hey, welcome back. I know it has been a while, but here I am. Now, installing a new version of the Ladybug Tools does not necessarily update all the components in your old Grasshopper definitions. So before the semester begins, let's take a look and sort out the entire process. Where to find the latest version, how to install it, how to update it, and how to update your old Ladybug definitions. And a quick welcome to our new and old channel members. First up, with 41 months, David Semenizin is probably the longest serving member, and I'm absolutely grateful for that. Thank you so much, and hope you stay. What can I say? And we have Elvan Törün. She joined. She's the latest member, but joined already a month ago. Thank you for supporting the channel, especially while the Arcol series swallowed most of my summer. Now, right, Ladybug Tools. Let's start Rhino 8, and I will start Grasshopper. If you never installed the Ladybug Tools, I did a few of these already. I did for each version, I do a video on how to install it. This time, I'll go a bit deeper because there's actually a bit more to unravel. Now, there are two routes to install the Ladybug Tools. Usually I always just show the most common one, which is through Food for Rhino. So if you go to Food for Rhino, it should look like this. You need to have an account in order to access and to download. And I think it's tied to your Rhino license. I'm not sure. Try it out. This is the easiest, this is probably the easiest and the most safest way to install any plugins. But from here, you just type in Ladybug and you should get here to the Ladybug Tools. You go here to download the latest version or whichever version you want. Now, this is the Ladybug Tools 1.10. It's the latest stable release as it is here. This is the latest stable release of the Ladybug Tools plugin. Available for Rhino 6, 7, 8, and even for all the Mac, for the latest Mac versions of Rhino. And then you can just download. You can go to your download folder. You can unzip. When you open this folder, you should see this. Installation instructions, license, and then uninstaller, installer. If you use a very old Ladybug Tools, I would recommend to uninstall everything first and then reinstall. In my case, I can just use the installer and I just drag it onto my Grasshopper canvas. You should see this now. It's super simple. One, of course, is the first step. You click on the toggle and it will set up Python and the installation folder. Takes a bit, actually just a few seconds really. Now you should see this Ladybug Tools installation folder created in your C drive, and then next, you should run the installer component below, and then optional installation steps include install OpenStudio, install Radiance. We will have a look. I installed this already before, but we can have a look if the version is still the right version. Now, step 2 is the actual installation. That will take a bit longer, but yeah, should be within a minute or below a minute. Okay, just double click. Just right after 1 minute, or it's maybe slightly over, Ladybug Tools 1.10 has been successfully installed. Restart Rhino to load the new components plus library. Okay. It also gives you a report, and if there are no red flags, then it should be all correct. Now I can just close this, close. After you install the Ladybug Tools, you should see Ladybug, you should see Honeybee, you should see Honeybee Radiance, you should see Honeybee Energy, Dragonfly, and a new insect, Fairyfly. We'll have a look at that at some point. Now, what we installed was the version 1.10. And if I go in any of these folders and any of these components, it says 1.10. What's a bit confusing is, and I will get there, if you don't have a Food for Rhino account, you can also install via GitHub. Let's check this out. You just go to github.com/ladybug-tools/lbt-grasshopper, and then you go into releases. And in releases, you see all the releases tools of any Ladybug tool version. And the latest here is the version 1.10.52. So you can download the zip the zip file and then install the version you want to install. And it works exactly the same as earlier. You can also use the versioner and you can update to whatever version is required. So you could go here to toggle, Boolean toggle, and you can either update and it will update to the latest version, great, or you can specify the version you want to update by just adding here the version. Let's say 50, maybe I want to install 51. That goes also in the other direction, so you can install an older version if you want. So you can go back to an older version if the version you're using has too many bugs, then you can do that. But there's a big but, there's always a but, of course. And now let's have a look here, because if we want to, let's check what we actually installed. Go to Honeybee Energy, go to Honeybee, and in Honeybee there is, under Visualize, you can check the Honeybee version. I don't know why it's in here, why it's not in Ladybug, inside Ladybug, but if you go here, if you click this, and I also get the Honeybee config, let's add a panel. Now if I drag this here, you see we have, this is the Ladybug Tools version, and actually it's not the version 1.10.0. We actually have installed the version 1.10.6, interestingly. So we have a more recent version than what we can find on GitHub, it seems like. And that's why I had a few test runs with updating through the versioner, and that really didn't, it just created error messages. Nevertheless, that's what we have installed. Here you can also check the Radiance versions you have installed and see if that's the right one. Especially with Radiance, you want to have with Radiance and OpenStudio, you want to have the correct version. And probably it works, but maybe not. On how to do that, you can check also on the Ladybug Tools wiki page. You can find that by going into the Ladybug Tools installation instructions. If you go here and copy that URL, you can go into the wiki page, and from here there are very detailed installation steps. There's also a compatibility matrix. This is super useful. So you can actually see the Ladybug Tools version 1.10.0 needs a Python version 3.10. It needs Radiance 5.4. If we go back to that Radiance, 5.4. It needs OpenStudio or the OpenStudio app 3.10. Let's check this out. OpenStudio 3.10. And within that is the Energy Plus installation. That's all fine. And then you can also look at where the stuff sits. Where's the Python installation? Where's the Py library installation? And so on. The Radiance installation, the OpenStudio installation, the E Plus installation, which is inside the OpenStudio, standards, and asset report. We will not check any of the tools installed, but what we will do is we will check out the Ladybug Sync Grasshopper file. For that, let's open a older file. Let's go here. This is my old auto comfort file, and you can go here, sync grasshopper file. Let's see if that works. Let's add a panel to see the output, and for sync we just need a toggle, Boolean toggle as usual. And let's see, I'm curious if that works. That was fast. So if we now look at this, yeah, it's all updated to 1.10. That was super fast. 1.10. Let's just run it quickly to see if there's any issue. Works without any issue, and it updated everything within a fraction of a second. It's crazy. Oh, that works really well. So there's no excuse anymore. Next time we will look at samples and what that does, and we of course will look at the new insect, fairyfly. I just want to mention Pollination here. Pollination is another way to install the Ladybug Tools, but because I'm not currently use it, mixing it up with a different account and a different installation wouldn't be a good idea. And it also deserves its separate video, really. if this saved you an evening from fighting software versions, then please subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support these videos more directly, please check out the membership options. It genuinely helps me to make more of these videos. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Ciao.